On his first day of work, the janitor discovered an error in his colleague's investigation. A man had fallen from a rooftop onto his own car. Based on the scene investigation, his colleagues concluded the victim had accidentally fallen while dancing. The woman simply smiled without saying anything, afraid her theory might hurt her colleague's pride. When she visited the crime scene, she immediately noticed crucial evidence the police had missed by observing the direction of the fallen support. From the screen's wear pattern, she deduced the phone's owner was left-handed. When her colleague skeptically unlocked the phone, the woman instantly recognized the wallpaper indicated the owner was Catholic. Combined with the sticker on the back of the phone, she determined the owner was a baseball fan. None of these details matched the victim, meaning there must have been a second person at the scene. When the woman visited the victim in the hospital, she encountered the victim's friend. She immediately spotted he was left-handed, wore a pendant, and most importantly, had a baseball stitch tattoo. Her colleague promptly took him to the police station for questioning. Like all suspects, the man denied guilt, claiming he and the victim were like brothers with no reason to harm each other. Faced with evidence, however, he admitted they had been practicing a dance when a shadowy figure suddenly pushed his friend. Without proof, the police naturally didn't believe this story. The surveillance footage only captured a car entering the alley, offering no evidence of how many people were present. As the woman reviewed the files, her mind raced. When everyone else concluded there couldn't be a third person, she proposed otherwise. Before explaining her reasoning, she needed to examine the damaged car. According to the investigation report, paint traces were found in the trunk, but since the victim worked as a paint technician at an auto shop, this clue had been dismissed. Based on this detail, the woman hypothesized that a third person could have hidden in the trunk to bypass the surveillance cameras. Her colleague immediately objected, arguing the car's high security level would have trapped anyone who entered. The woman smiled and decided to demonstrate. Her colleague eagerly anticipated proving her wrong, but was shocked when the trunk suddenly opened. She explained that the trunk latch had been tampered with, explaining the paint traces. The third person must have been the victim's co-worker from the auto shop. Later at home, while casually looking through some paintings, she realized another clue related to the case. She called her colleague to the crime scene for a reenactment. Based on their positions, anyone wanting to push someone would have to hide behind the stone pillar nearby and attack when the victim turned around. Her next explanation confused her colleague. When the moon and sun form a 90-degree angle, moonlight becomes particularly blinding. This phenomenon occurred on the day of the incident. When the assailant rushed out, he couldn't clearly see his target, accidentally pushing the well-liked victim. Since the intended victim survived, this meant the assailant would likely strike again.